everyone, how are you guys? Welcome back to another budget video. As you can tell by the title, we are doing paycheck number 2, and we're also going to be checking in for week 2 as well, because clearly it's been really difficult for me to do these weekly check-ins, so I figured I would just do it all in one video. Alright, so I'm going to pull the cash to the side. This is for our sinking funds. If you guys are wondering, this is the pen that I'm using. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy and I hope you stay and subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you've seen my videos before, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us again. But if you're curious, I like to use the Papermate Inkjoy gel pen in 0.7, and I also like to use my Clever Fox cash envelope system right here for my sinking funds. And this here is also the Clever Fox budget book. So that's what we're using. And let's just jump right into it. So we're gonna flip to our monthly budget here, April 2020. Let's just jump right in and fill out the actual numbers for the expenses that did come out during week 2. So this is kind of my overview. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And you guys can kind of see what my monthly fixed expenses / bills look like, and then my variable expenses as well. If you want to see the full video of this, check out my previous budget video, which talked about April 2020 budget. All right, so let's just jump right into it. So on April 15th, we did have our Discover bill withdrawal, which the actual for that was $60, so that was even. Clearly I didn't write any differences in here, so I'm just going to put lines all throughout here. And then the other bill that came out during week 2 of April for us is the phone bill. So I always budget about $270 for my phone bill because it's usually around $269. And again, if you are new to my channel, this phone bill might look a little high to you. I actually pay the phone bill for myself and my entire family, and I pay for all of their phones. So that is why this is such a high number, so just keep that in mind. But the actual for this month was actually only $259.69, which is really interesting because that's $10 less, so I have to go into my account and see what changed. It's less, which is great, but I still want to take a peek to see what's going on. And the difference there is $10.31, so which is great. We were under budget for that. The rest of the bills will be coming out in week 3 and 4 of April, so we will come back and do that check-in at the end of the month when we do our overview and recap. So let's just jump right into week 2 check-in for our expenses. I'm gonna zoom you guys in slightly. So this is going to be week 2 check-in from April 10th to April 16th. So let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna move this over a little bit more. So on April 13th, I did order Uber Eats, which is going under my eating out category. And again, if you guys are not familiar, these categories fall under one of my variable expenses. So depending on what it is, I'm gonna use one of these categories. So just keep that in mind. If you are new, again, if you've been here, thank you so much, and you can probably follow along really, really easily. So on the 13th, I did eat out, which that was $20.49. It's so crazy how, you know, taxes and fees and, you know, delivery, there's so many different fees when it comes to ordering food. So it does add up pretty fast. Okay, anyway, on the 13th, I also did go to the pharmacy. I went to CVS to pick up a few things. This is the week when I was sick, and I just started buying random things that people were suggesting because I was in so much pain. So for this, I'm going to put it under personal spending because a lot of this was like, you know, medicine and different things to soothe my stomach, and I feel like personal would be the best category for this. So I ended up spending $22.29 at CVS that day. Okay, the next day, April 14th, I did order a print off of Brunofsky.com. Brunofsky.com is a website that my friend runs and owns. He is an artist and he hand draws and makes these amazing prints. So if you were looking for a really cool print with like different quotes and stuff like that, this is a really great website to check out, you guys. I'm gonna put this under personal spending, obviously. So I did order a print from him to put on my shelving once I get my shelves in, and I can put it up on the wall. So I'm really excited about this print, and you guys will see that later in another video once I get my shelves up, but I ended up spending $12. His prints are super affordable and they're a great size. I think they're about 8.5 by 11 or 8 by 11 or 8 by 10 or something like that. The next day I did eat out again. Again, this week I did not want to cook. I could barely move, so I was just ordering a lot of just food out because, again, I couldn't move. So I did eat out and I ended up spending $22.98. Also that day, I stopped by this place called Old Nelson's just to pick up a few things that I needed. I think I picked up like a can of soup or something like that. I don't remember, but I am going to put that under groceries because it was all food that I purchased. And this day I spent $7.95 there. And then my last purchase, which happened on the 14th, but clearly I forgot to add it up here, was my cloth and paper purchase. So I ended up subscribing to Cloth and Paper. I'm gonna put this under personal. So if you guys have never heard of Cloth and Paper, they are a like stationery website. So I ended up subscribing to their subscription box, their monthly subscription box, and I did the like 3-month subscription, which was $100. So that was $100 spent on myself. Again, if you've been following me for a while, then you know I recently got a new planner, so I'm trying to really organize my life into a way where I can be more productive. So I think the subscription is going to be totally worth it, and everything is so pretty. Right, so all in total, this week I ended up spending only $185.71, which is great. I know it's still a decent amount of money, but compared to last week, I definitely spent less. So that is our week 2 check-in. Now, if the angle or the lighting has slightly shifted throughout the last few clips, it's because my camera's been acting up. So I had to do a few adjustments, so just a heads up. So now let's move into our sinking funds. So obviously we are doing April paycheck number 2 today, and you guys can see the overview of last month. If you want to see me actually doing this, again, check out the last budget with me video. But today we're going to do April paycheck number 2, and it's going to be pretty similar. The numbers are going to be slightly higher here just because I did receive my tax return, so I wanted to put a tiny bit more away, and it's not by much, but it's more than last month. So let's just jump right into it. So for travel for this paycheck, I am doing $60, which you guys can see last month was $50. For emergency, we are doing another $75 because one of my goals for April in my April budget was to put $150 away in my emergency fund. So I just want to make sure I hit that number, which adding 75 to the sinking funds in this paycheck will have me hit that. Okay, medical, I decided to put away $45 this month. Car maintenance is going to be $50. Only because I do think I need to get tires soon. So I'm gonna try to up this a little bit more. And I think in May, I'm also going to make this a little bit higher as well, just so I have enough money stored away for my tires and I don't have to worry about it later. For special occasions, I am putting away $40. For Christmas, I am putting away $45. And then for my apartment, I decided to put away $40 this month because, I don't know, I'm just not really buying much for my apartment, and everything I buy is online. I really want these shelves to come in, which I've talked about these shelves over and over in previous videos, but I won't be receiving them until end of May, so that's kind of obnoxious. All right, so the grand total for our entire sinking funds for this paycheck ended up being $355. So let's just break down the denominations really quick. For travel, we're gonna do a 50 and a 10. Emergency, we're gonna do a 50, a 20, and a 5. For medical, we're doing 2 20s and a 5. Car maintenance, another 50. Special occasions is 2 20s. Christmas, we're doing 2 20s and a 5. And apartment, we're doing another 2 20s. So these are the bills that we will need from the bank. So we need 3 50s, what is that, 5, 9 20s, 1 10, and 3 105. So that's what we need, and let me go grab my cash. All right, everyone, we are back with our cash laid out, and I have my envelopes right here. So let's just jump right into it. The first one we're gonna start off with is travel. As you can see here, we are taking $60 to add into this. So let's just write that in. And I want to do this on camera. I'll just do it over the money. It's fine. And we are adding $60, which in total we should have $310 in our travel sinking fund. So let's take a 50. Whoops, that's too many. And a 10. So that is $310 for our travel sinking fund. Put that in there. Boom. So let's keep moving on. Emergency fund, we decided to add 75 in here. So let's just take everything out. This one's pretty thick because we have all those ones from last time. So let's just write in the date for 75. All right, so our total in our emergency fund should be $224. Okay. And we're going to add a 50, a 20, and a 5. So let's just get this all in order. All right, perfect. All right, so that is $224 in our emergency fund. Okay, the next one we have here is medical. And for medical, we are doing $45. So let's just write that in really quick. So a grand total for medical is going to be $125. And let's just pull $45. So it's 20, 40, and woo, 5. All right. Perfect. So we're going to pop that back into our medical, $125. The next one that we have here is car maintenance. So our car maintenance, what did we say, $50? So we'll move that over, and we're just going to add it to our little card here. Which in total we should have $120. So perfect. All right, so we're gonna put that back in there. We only have a few left. Okay. Next one that we have here is special occasions, which we said we're doing 40. So let's write that in. Sorry, my money keeps moving around and it's getting obnoxious. All right, so we're doing 40, which in total we should have 105. It's 20, 40. Okay, perfect. That is 105 in our special occasions. And then we have Christmas right here. And for Christmas, we are doing $45. So let's just write that in. Which in total we will have $95. Okay, so we're doing 2 20s and a 5. And that is $95 right there going into Christmas. Perfect. And then the last one we have here is apartment, which is getting $40, which is exactly what it says. So let's just add that to our tracker. So in total we have $140. Perfect. All right, so that is it for paycheck number 2 when it comes to sinking funds and our weekly check-in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are doing well on your budget, let me know down in the comments below. I'm gonna go wash and sanitize my hands right now. I have to say I've been really enjoying not having to use cash in the stores. So I think this might be a new thing I will do moving forward, that I'm only going to use cash for my sinking funds here, and anything that I have to spend in store, whether it's groceries or, you know, eating out and stuff like that, and my personal spending, that will all go on the card. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't, hit the notification bell so you know when my videos are posted. Follow me on Instagram to keep up with me personally, and that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!